All right. In this video, we're taking a look at the Moon Knight Omnibus Volume 1. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Of course, if you're interested in comic book unboxings, reviews, and everything in between, you should definitely hit the subscribe button, then hit that notification bell so that you know when I post new videos. So welcome to the squad. So before we get started, shout out to the Premiere Squad who are watching in the comments right now. Go ahead, give me that fist emoji. Let me know you're paid attention. And while we're talking about squads, I actually just created the K-Squad group on Facebook. So if you want to talk comics and not just while a video is premiering, you should definitely join us in the community. We have a great time. We did a live stream the other night talking about Future State. Like, it's just a place to talk about comics and have fun. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description below. But anyway, today we are here to talk about Moon Knight. I'm going to crack this book open and get into an overview. Now, I bought this book from my homie Jason from the Gemini's Facebook group. Super excited to have this book. I don't know a whole lot about Moon Knight, so we're going to get it out of this plastic. I'm going to stretch the spine out, of course. I'm going to show you everything that's inside. So let's go ahead and switch up the camera view. All right, guys. So here we are. We are looking at the Moon Knight Omnibus Volume 1 by Doug Moench, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Don Perlin. I went ahead and stretched that spine out so we can take a look at it. First of all, you gotta love this cover by David Finch. This David Finch cover is honestly the reason I bought this book. And I know that David Finch doesn't do anything inside these pages, but that cover is just sick. Like, I love that cover. So shout out to that. Now, before we get into, what's inside, just take a look at it. Here's the spine, Moon Knight, classic Marvel Omnibus spine. And here we go. I do have a little bit of a corner ding right here. I'm not too concerned about it. But anyway, it says, who is Moon Knight? Is he werewolf hunter or vigilante? Mercenary or millionaire? Cab driver or caped defender? Is he all of these or is he something more? Co-creator Doug Moench unleashes the silver-clad icon, then teams with visionary artist Bill Sienkiewicz, delving deep into the fractured mind of a hero like no other. So this collects Werewolf by Night, numbers 32 and 33, Marvel Spotlight, number 28 and 29, Defenders, number 47 through 50, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 22 and 23, Marvel 2-in-1, number 52, and then finally, Moon Knight, the 1980 series, numbers 1 through 20, and Marvel Team Up Annual number 4, and some material from the Defenders, number 51, Hulk Magazine 11 through 15, 17 through 18, and number 20, Marvel Preview number 21, and Amazing Spider-Man number 220. Lots of stuff collected in this omnibus. I mean, look at all these issues. So that's really cool. For someone like me who doesn't know anything about Moon Knight, I'm excited to get into it and learn about him for the first time. And just in case you're like me, while I'm thumbing through these, I'm going to read through just a little bit from Wikipedia. So let's go ahead and remove this dust jacket. All right. So for everyone concerned about the French flaps, here we go. We've got the many faces of Moon Knight. We got some words here from Jeff Lemire, comicbook.com. We got a little bio, and then we got some information about the creators. So Doug Moench, Bill Sienkiewicz, and of course, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Don Perlin, who co-created Moon Knight. So cool stuff there. All right, so let's get into this book. So the Moon Knight Omnibus. We got these black bookend pages. Nothing, we haven't seen before. And there we go. Here's classic Moon Knight. And of course, we've got our table of contents here. Look at this. The book is staying open on page 1. Gotta love that. And here we go. Start off with this first appearance in Werewolf by Night, number 22. Or, excuse me, 32. So that's cool. Written by Doug Moench and art by Don Perlin. So, again, I don't know anything about Moon Knight. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of thumb through this artwork. And while I'm doing that, I actually pulled up the Moon Knight Wikipedia page, just in case, you're as unfamiliar as I am. So Moon Knight, aka Marc Spector, is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. He's created by writer Doug Moench and artist Don Perlin. The character first appeared in Werewolf by Night number 32. He has often been compared to DC Comics' Batman due to similarities between them. Both are millionaire entrepreneurs that use their wealth to pay for the equipment used by their alter ego to fight crime. They're also expert detectives and even use similar gadgets, such as boomerang-like projectiles, batarangs for Batman, and moonrangs for Moon Knight. However, there are some major differences between the two, such as the fact that Moon Knight uses multiple identities and he has superpowers, although he later lost them. Look at that cover. I love that. I don't know anything. I keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying it. But I don't know a lot about Moon Knight. What I do know, or I do remember seeing Moon Knight here recently, because he made an appearance in the Avengers and just kicked all of the Avengers' butts. So clearly a formidable fighter. I guess we'll keep reading about Moon Knight. So in the comics, Marc Spector is a former boxer, Marine, CIA operative, and mercenary who found himself near death after being betrayed by his employer when they stumbled upon an archaeological dig. As he lay dying, he was approached by the Egyptian moon god Khonshu, who offered him a second chance at life in exchange for becoming his avatar on Earth. As a result, Spector was resurrected and given superhuman abilities. Upon his return to the United States, he invested the money that he had accumulated as a mercenary to make a fortune and became the crime fighter Moon Knight. He also created multiple identities, most notably that of millionaire Stephen Grant, to distance himself from his mercenary past, and of taxicab driver Jake Lockley, to remain in contact with the street and criminal element. Blah, blah, blah. Moon Knight will make his live-action debut in an upcoming Disney Plus series. Look at this artwork. I love this. He'll be in an upcoming Disney Plus series centered around the characters set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with Oscar Isaac starring in the eponymous role. You know what's crazy about comic books? I'll focus this in a little bit. What's crazy about comic books to me is the more you read them, just like cartoons, the more you realize they're not really for kids. And that's how I feel. This artwork, it's a little muddy. I don't know if they just scanned it weird or what, but still pretty good. And here we go. We're finally into Moon Knight number 1 from 1980. And here we go. This is Doug Moench and Bill Sienkiewicz. And you gotta love this pencil work. Great artwork. But yeah, when I thumb through these omnibus, these are books from the 70s and 80s and, a little bit later on as well. And you get all kinds of imagery, right? You get half nude women and stuff like for example, right? He's in the jacuzzi with his lady, right? He's in the bed with his lady. But anyway, a lot of times you see a comic and you're like, okay, it's a cartoon. This is for kids. And, then you're looking back and you're like, oh, wait, this was never really for kids. And now it makes sense as to why half the people who are into comics are in their 30s, 40s, and beyond. Just an aside, just a side note while we're going through these artwork. So I really like the art here. Like, it gives it a kind of creepy vibe, but I mean, not just like creepy. I don't know who this person is, but she's clearly, is she fighting? What is happening up here? But anyway, I guess I'll just say it's a darker tone, and I feel like from what I hear, it matches the subject matter perfectly. It looks very gritty. There we go. Those are the words I want to use. So try to thumb through a little bit more at a time so that we're not spoiling anything. Look at that. Like, and let me turn this light up a little bit. But I mean, it's creepy. I like it. Like, looking at that cover, it's like, that dude is out of his mind. This woman is out of her mind. Why does she look so creepy? Yeah. I don't know, man. I bought this book not because I was super interested in the character, but the more I'm thumbing through it, the more I'm like, this is jumping up there to the top of the reading list. This just looks really cool. Look at that. Yeah, the artwork really does add a dimension. Is that a man being hanged? But anyway, the artwork really does add dimensions and layers to this that just is drawing me in, man. It really is. I don't know that I've ever read anything with Bill Sienkiewicz's artwork. But I mean, when I'm looking at so one of the books I've been reading here lately is Philadelphia. It's written by Rodney Barnes, and it's got art by Jason Shawn Alexander. Looking at these classic Bill Sienkiewicz panels, I'm seeing a lot of where Jason Alexander's may have gotten some inspiration from. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Good old Luke Cage, Power Man. I thought this was like a Macy's Day Parade float, but no, Spider-Man's head just looks weird. That's weird. That's great. And again, I always love how the Marvel Universe seems to cross over with itself all the time. Like, because most of it is set in New York City, and it's like all of these heroes. Could you imagine living in a city where all these heroes existed? There's the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and Moon Knight, and all these others, Daredevil, just all in different boroughs in different parts of the city. You would think that New York wouldn't be as crime-ridden as it is with all these people there, but they find a way. They find a way. Look at that rat, dressed up like a soldier. But yeah, all in all, this looks like a really good book. I can't wait to read it. All right, let's see if there's any extras here in the back. Moon Knight and the Slayers. All right. Oh, still in comic issues. Yikes. I feel like a lot of this stuff wouldn't fly in comics now. All right. I don't think we're gonna get any extras on this. Here we go. Hulk magazine editorial announcing Bill Sienkiewicz's debut. preview and house ads. Very cool. More ads. We got some unused cover art. Okay. I get where the Batman comparisons are coming from. Denny O'Neil edited Moon Knight, right? Now, this is obviously before he moved to DC and wrote so much of Batman, but look at that. Amazing heroes. Yeah, this Bill Sienkiewicz art is great. I love getting these pencils. By the way, I sound crazy because it's like 6 a.m. as I'm recording this. So you should definitely hit that like button. Even if you don't like this book, you should hit the like button for my dedication. Putting out a video every day is not easy, but it's fun. So, yeah, I love these. I love these cover galleries. Marvel really always gives you a bunch of extras. I don't know why I doubted you guys, Marvel. My bad. Page layouts. Word balloons added after the fact. Love this stuff. All right. We're just about done here. More covers. More covers. And the Moon Knight variant cover by David Finch. Moon Knight 200 from 2018. That's a random cover to include in here, but I get it. You needed some artwork to draw the people in. I got you, bro. So there we go. That's my copy. Oh, wow. This arrived kind of damaged. This is no fault of the seller. I mean, the book was sealed when I bought it. But what is that? Just random cardboard. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So that was the Moon Knight Omnibus by Bill Sienkiewicz, Don Perlin, and Doug Moench. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel to get more comic book content. If you want to talk comics outside of YouTube, join us on Facebook in the K Squad. I'll be excited to meet you and to allow you in the group so we can have fun. We do overviews. You can post your collections, your comic hauls, all that stuff. So anyway, the link to the group is in the description below. And I'll see you in another video soon. Until then, buy what you like. Make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.